Hey everybody. We are going to be working through the diffraction lab today, and there's just a couple of terms that I want to identify because I am not going to be in class today. And one of the things I wanted to point out is we wanted to identify what the letter D was. And D is going to be this distance between these 2 points right here. Sorry for the messy drawing, but that's going to be your value of D, the distance between the 2 points from the double slit experiment. The value of L is going to be this line as it goes between the two slits and the screen over here. They mention the value of delta Y. It is the difference between the maximum, the central maximum that they have listed here, and the next maximum, which also happens to be the exact same distance between the next maximum. So again, if I wanted to find the 0th bright spot, that would be here at this location. That's the 0th bright spot. The first bright spot would be here. That's the first maximum. And then the second maximum would be up here. So as you guys are watching the simulation, we should be able to see that my starting condition happens to be in phase because this wave, you can see that the crest hits simultaneously. So I end up with two crests starting at the exact same time. Since the same parts of the wave are starting at the same time, that's how we know that they are in phase. The ending condition at these bright spots, you can see that I have two crests following along, all the way as it meets to, here we go, all the way as it meets right here. You can see that I end up with two crests, two crests, two crests. So that's why we end up with a maximum there. At this next maximum up here, you can see we have these two crests traveling along and they reach that maximum. So that's actually why we get the second one. And of course, the central maximum, we have two crests right here just traveling along until they hit here. Now, in between the two maxima, you imagine we would see a minimum. See, I have a crest and a trough and a crest and a trough and a crest and a trough, and they alternate with one another. They don't travel at the exact same time like they do at the maximum. It's important to note these values because we're going to be hoping to find a relationship between these values. Again, one of the last things I want to point out is that the last two questions on that sheet, it's best if you use the Ripple Tank app in order to answer those.